Welcome to High School Football Game Night, presented by Scenic Cable Network and Production. Now, here's tonight's game.
Field tonight where the Dothan Tigers are hosting the Lanier Poets of Montgomery. Hi, I'm Mick Kirkland bringing you the action tonight. This is the last home game of the season for the Tigers of Dothan. They are looking to go out on a winning note against this team from Montgomery. Dothan chances of advancing to the playoff are very slim, and the Poets, they come into this game with a 2-3 record, with a 3-1 record in region play. So they're still in the hunt for the playoffs. Dothan coming off a heartbreaking loss to Northview last week, and so they're hoping to put things together tonight and walk away with a victory. And you can look for some key players for Dothan. Number 1, Ty Webb. Number 2, Zay Wimberly. Number 4, Cameron Darcy. Number 6, Eric James. And number 11, Buddy Holt. Number 4, Darcy is the quarterback. So the Poets will be receiving key players for them. Number 15 is Ja'Cory Merritt, running back, along with number 12, Noah Hart. He's a linebacker. So we're set for the kickoff. The ball is taken at the 25-yard line and advanced out across the 40. That was number 12, Noah Hart, on the return. So good starting field position for the Poets. They're at their own 41-yard line. Things Dothan's got to guard against is not getting behind early. The handoff, and up the middle across the 45. That is Ja'Cory Merritt. The quarterback is Macarius Moore. Handoff again, and he breaks a tackle. Merritt does, and he advances the ball out near midfield. So it brings up a 3rd and 2 for the Poets. Merritt takes it again, and he moves up, and I think he has enough for the first down. He moves it into Tiger territory. Ball is spotted at the 47-yard line. 47-yard line of the Tigers. And we have a whistle. I think it's a sideline warning. The flag is a sideline warning. 1st and 10 for the Poets. This tradition goes way back. Lanier and Dothan, they have been playing for many years. It was a big rivalry back when I was in high school. Quarterback drops back, and he finds an open receiver, and it's complete over to number 3. That's Gaston, Jawan Gaston. A gain of about 7, brings up a 2nd and 3. And we have a penalty called against the Poets, a dead ball foul, so that will back them up 5 yards out near the 45-yard line. So now it's a 2nd and 8. And it's a quick pass, and it's incomplete. It was intended for number 12, Noah Hart. Moore is the quarterback for the Poets. So it brings up a 3rd and 8. It would be good if Dothan could get the Poets off the field here, force them into a 4th down. Drops back, goes deep, and looked like he was out of bounds. Yes, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds, so it brings up a 4th down for the Poets. Back to punt for the Poets, number 22, Roderick Smith. And a good high punt. And the ball's going to be down at the 18-yard line. So Dothan forces Lanier to punt the ball on their first drive of the game. The Tigers will be taking over on their own 18-yard line. First and 10 from the 18. Dawsey, he hands it off. Up the middle is a good run that time by the Tigers. And that was number 23 for the Tigers, Deontay Remy. So a gain of 8 on first down, so it brings up a 2nd and 2. And hand it off again. He goes up the middle and picks up a first down for the Tigers across the 30 to the 31-yard line. First and 10 from the 31. The Tigers moving. Long pass and overthrown. It was intended for number 24, Jaden Former. He was wide open, but Dawson was unable to connect with him. So it's a 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Dawsey, man in motion. High snap, and Dawsey has a fall on it. And not what Dothan needed, a big loss. A loss of 7. So that brings up a 3rd and 17. .803 left in the first. No score. Dawsey goes deep and incomplete. So Dothan will have to punt. after they moved the ball out and picked up a first down, but a high snap that Dawson wasn't able to control, which he fumbled the ball and lost 7 yards. So the Tigers will have to punt. A high punt, not a very long punt, and it takes a Dothan roll, which is great, and it moves inside the 40 to the 39-yard line of the Poets. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Poets, their second drive of the night. Moore is the quarterback, and he keeps it. He gets some running room up the middle, and he gets across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Gain of 6. Second and about 4. 2nd and 4. The Poets on their second drive of the game. Quarterback keeps it, and he runs up the middle, and he gets across the 50, and it's enough for a Port first down. And moves the ball into Tiger territory, the 49-yard line of Dothan. And a good pass, but I tell you what, Dothan was ready for that one. That was number 21, I believe, for the Tigers, Brantley. So a loss of a half a yard, so we'll just call it 2nd and 10. Lanier goes long. He's got a man open, overthrew it. And that was Moore trying to connect with Hart. And it was incomplete. It brings up a 3rd and 11 for the Poets. The Tigers need to make a stop here. He goes deep and incomplete. So Dothan forces Lanier to another 4th down, or 4th and long. So far tonight, defensively, the Tigers have showed up. Punt. And the ball is down at about the 18, about the same place the Tigers took over the last possession. So Dothan without any good field position so far tonight. They'll be starting for the second time from their own 18. They were able to move the ball a little their last possession until a bad snap over the head of quarterback Dorsey and caused a fumble, and he was able to fall on the ball, but it was a loss of 7 yards. Handoff, and I'll tell you what, he takes it across the 25 to about the 26. So it brings up a 2nd and 2, 8 yards on the carry. Hand the ball off again, and nothing there. He's taken down at the line of scrimmage. A loss of yards, so it's a 3rd and 3 for the Tigers. See, number 23 is Deontay Remy. That's what I have on my roster. So it's, well, they have 4th down, and I'm not sure. I think it's a 3rd down. They have 4th on the, but I believe it's a 3rd down. Well, 4th. So they're doing a little trickery here, like they were going to go for it on 4th and send out a whole new crew for the punt. Punt is high, and that time it takes a roll for the Poets, and it ends up on the Dothan side of the field. So Lanier will be starting in Dothan territory for the first time tonight at the Dothan 46-yard line. First and 10 Poets. Handoff to number 15, and he's got some running room. And he's still on his feet, but he steps out of bounds. Number 15 is Ja'Cory Merritt. And he rips off a bunch of yards. Takes it to the Dothan 21. Gain of 25. Handoff again. And he takes it to the 10. I tell you, number 15 is starting to get warmed up. Ja'Cory Merritt. So that should be, it's close to a first down, but I think it may be a yard short. We'll see if they measure. The officials are going to measure to see if it is a first down, or if to see how short it is. So there's a first down, and the ball is just outside the 10, so the Ports can get a first down without a score. The ball's on the 11-yard line. Moore gives it to Merritt, and he's hit just shy of the 5-yard line. He was stopped by second and 6. And the quarterback tries to ease it into the end zone, and he's stopped short. That's Moore. But it's right. It should be enough for. Is it first and goal? No, it was short of the first down. 2:17 left in the first. The Poets in the red zone for the first time tonight, and Moore looks like he gets it in. Moore takes it in from about a yard out. So the Poets get on the scoreboard first with 2:03 left in the first. Dothan gave Lanier a short field that time. Lanier started that drive on the Dothan 46-yard line. Extra point up and good. So the score is Lanier 7, Dothan nothing. So we are set for the kickoff. Eric James back deep for the Tigers. The ball is taken at the 1-yard line. Out across the 10, 20. And he breaks a tackle and tries to go to the outside, cuts back in. And looks like the ball may have come loose. We'll see if they called him down. And so Dothan fumbles the ball and gives Lanier great field position. Way deep in their own territory on their own 26-yard line. So Lanier will have another short field. Not what Dothan wanted to happen, but that's what happened. Timeout on the field with 1:51 left in the first. Lanier 7, Dothan nothing. 1st and 10, the Poets after the Dothan fumble on their own 26-yard line. So the Poets in scoring position again. Just outside the red zone. Moore drops back and he goes long. And that should have been offensive interference there because the offensive receiver just grabbed the Dothan defensive back. Second and 10 from the 26. Moore hands it off to Merritt, and he's hit after a short gain. Whitaker on the stop for Dothan. 3rd and 7. This could be big for the Tigers. If they can force the Poets into a 4th down and not give up a score, that would be a big victory for them defensively. And maybe get them some momentum going to try to get some things going offensively. Empty backfield. Quarterback is hit, and he's dropped at the 30. That was number 55 in on the tackle for the Tigers. Moore. And I believe McNeely. 4th down. Fourth and 15. They're going to go for it. The Poets are going for it. Kind of in no-man territory. Moore drops back. He's being pursued. And it's incomplete. So the Tigers come up big defensively and stops the Poets, and they turn it over on downs. A great stop by the Tigers. They fumbled the ball deep in their own territory, but the defense came out and shut the Poets down. a great play for the Tigers. So Dothan will be starting at their own 30-yard line. Pass incomplete, intended for number 44, Matthew Peterson. So we've come to the end of one, and the score is the Lanier Poets 7, the Dothan Tigers nothing. We'll be back with more action after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Hello and welcome back to Refuge Stadium Wildfield tonight, where the Dothan Tigers are hosting the Sidney Lanier Poets of Montgomery, Alabama. I'm Mick Kirkland bringing you all of the action. And the Tigers are trailing 7-0, but they just put up a big defensive stand, stopping Lanier after the Tigers turned the ball over deep in their own territory. They were able to step up defensively and hold off the Poets and force them into turning the ball over on four downs. So it's a 3rd and 8 for the Tigers. And another high snap. Pass is incomplete. It was intended for number 13, Jamie Davis. So the Tigers will have to punt. The offense is going to have to help the defense out. Defensively, the Tigers have played well tonight. They gave up 7 points, but they were earned. Back deep for the Poets is number 15, Ja'Cory Merritt. And the ball is taken at the 50. And they're going to mark the ball down at the 44. A return of about 6. So Lanier will be starting in Dothan territory again. First and 10, Poets. And they give it to the big man again, number 15, Merritt. He rips off a few yards. Picks up about 4. So it's a 2nd and 6. Moore is the quarterback, number 5 in the backfield with him, Ja'Cory Merritt. That pass is over to number 3, and he's taken down. Number 3 is Jawan Gaston. Brings up a 3rd and 6 for the Poets. This is the last home game for the Tigers this year. They're under first-year coach White. And the Tigers drop number 5 again, Moore. And we have a Tiger that's down. McLeod was in on that one. Dothan has done a really good job of shutting down Lanier. So 9:59 left in the first half. The score is 7 for Lanier, nothing for Dothan. That was number 20 for Dothan, injured McNeely, but he was able to leave the field on his own power, which is a good thing. 4th down. punt. And it goes into the end zone. So it's a touchback. The ball will come out to the Dothan 20. So Dothan's done a good job of stopping the Poets the last two possessions, which were, they started in Dothan territory. Now if the Tigers can just get something going offensively, get a couple of first down and give the defense an opportunity to catch their wind. Dawsey, and incomplete. He was trying to connect with Deshaun Owens, and he couldn't hang on to it. 2nd and 10, Tigers. Dawsey pitches it across the 20 to 25, out to about the 28-yard line. It's number 23 for the Tigers. Deontay Remy. 3rd and 2. This is a big first down. The Tigers need a first down here. And they give it to Ram again. He follows his blockers, and he goes across the 35 to about the 37-yard line for a Tiger first down. First and 10, Dothan. I tell you, Ramey has really been doing good tonight. I don't know where he's been all year, but he showed up tonight. Did a good job of following his blockers. Dawsey, and he was able to get to the outside, and he's across the 40 and down near midfield, and it's enough for another Tiger first down. Tigers have picked up a couple of first downs on this drive, and they're up near midfield. First and 10, Tigers. Showing some signs of life here offensively. 8:10 left in the first half. They're trailing the Lanier Poets 7-0. That time, Dawson keeps it, and he goes across the 50, and the Tigers enter the Poets territory for the first time tonight. A gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Tigers are just trying to go out on a winning note here tonight. It's been a tough year for them. Another high snap. And Dawson gets away. He gets a block. He's got some running room. Another block. And Dawson across the 40. Down to the 30. An outstanding play by Cameron Dawson. Boy, it looked like it was going to be a busted play, but he got a couple of good blocks on that run, and he made something out of nothing and moves the ball about 20 yards for the Tigers. The ball down on the 29-yard line. First and 10, Tigers. This is their deepest penetration of the night for the Tigers and their best drive so far. Dawson keeps it and dives forward and picks up about 3. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 26-yard line of the Poets. I think right now Dothan has the Lanier defense a little off balance. A lot of these plays have been made by just pure athleticism by the Dothan players. And another high snap. Wow, and that has happened. That had happened a couple of times before, and Dothan was lucky to get that one back. Now it backs him up about 7 yards. So now it's a 3rd and 17. Third and 17, Tigers. The ball back at the 38. They had moved the ball inside the 30. Dawson goes, and it's complete for a gain of about 7. Gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. That pass was caught by number 10, Deshaun Owens. 4th and 10, and Dothan's in no-man territory, so, hey, you go for it. But one thing they have accomplished on this drive is giving the defense an opportunity to catch their breath. Dawson's being pursued. He dodges one defender, and he goes deep, and it's incomplete. So Dothan turns the ball over on downs. So Lanier will be taken over. But saw some really good things on that drive. One miscue really put them behind the chains and got them out of position so they could take advantage of the field position. So Lanier will be starting at the Dothan 29-yard line, which is probably their worst starting field position of the night. They hand the ball off to Merritt. And he picks up a couple of yards. Second and 8. Quick out. And it's complete over to number 12, Noah Hart, and it's enough for a Lanier first down out to the 41-yard line of the Tigers, out to the 41 of Lanier. 4:17 left in the half. Lanier's trying to get something positive going here. The Tigers stopped them the last 2 possessions. That time to give it to Merritt, and he just moves forward across midfield into Dothan territory to about the 49, and it's enough for a Port first down. He was tackled by James. They handed to Merritt again, and he bounces off a couple of tackles and advances the ball down to about the 41-yard line. He needs to get inside to about the 39 for a first down. They hand it off to Merritt again, and he lowers his head and pushes forward for a first down for the Poets. So the ball is at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10 from the 36, 3:24 left in the first half, and Dothan wants a timeout. Lanier leads at 7-0. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. 1st and 10 Poets, the ball at the Dothan 36. This drive started on their own 29-yard line, the Poets' own 29. And they put together a good drive, mostly behind the running of number 15, Merritt. They run a slant, and I see a flag, so that one's probably going to come back. Yeah, I think that one will come back. I think that was holding. It was in the area of holding. We'll see what the call is. I'm not sure. Okay, the referee is talking to Dothan, and so hold them from the spot of the foul, so that would make it short of the first down. Ball moved back to the 29-yard line. 1st and 2. Ball's at the 29. They hand it off to Merritt, and he gets the first down. First and 10 from the 25. The quarterback keeps it more, and he's tripped up at about the 18. That was a score-saving tackle. 2nd and 3. Moore keeps it, and he goes to the outside, and he's hit, but he stumbles forward for the first down. That was Lockhart on the stop for Dothan. First and 10 from the 13. They give it to Merritt, and he goes to the outside, and he takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. So Merritt takes it in from 13 yards out. Dothan had done an excellent job, but Lanier was in hurry up that time, and they just drove the ball down the field. Extra point attempt, and it's good. So Lanier goes up 14-0 with 2:09 left in the first. Lanier puts together a 71-yard drive, capped off with a 13-yard TD run by Merritt. Merritt and Moore pretty much handled the ball the entire length of the field to score for the Poise. Dothan had done a good job. They stopped them on the last 2 possessions, and Lanier was able to put together a drive that time in the closing minutes of the first half. So it's a touchback. Dothan will be starting on their own 20. And they have about 2 minutes and 8 seconds to try to put some points on the board. The Tigers are led by number 4, Cameron Dawson, who made some outstanding plays on that last drive. And number 23 for the Tigers, Deontay Ramey, has really done a good job running the ball for the Tigers. And we have a penalty, I think, dead ball foul. So we'll move the Tigers back 5 yards, and it'll be a 1st and 15. And they'll be starting at the 15. Dorsey, he's being chased. Ooh, it was almost picked off. But it's incomplete. 2nd and 15 for the Tigers. Tigers can't afford to make a mistake deep in their own territory. They can't afford to let the Poets put any more points on the board. Dorsey. And it's complete. Out near, close to a first down. It's going to be a couple of yards short. That ball was complete over to Sam Doss. I don't know if the officials are talking about something over there. I'm not sure what. No flag. 3rd and 3. The Tigers need this first down desperately. They need to go into halftime with some momentum. Dorsey. And Davis is tripped down behind the line of scrimmage. So it brings up a 4th down. The ball at the 20. That's where the drive started, at the 20. So Lanier will have a little over a minute and a half when time starts. 4th down for the Tigers. And back deep is number 15, Ja'Cory Merritt. Punt is high, but not very long, and it goes out on the Dothan side of the field. They're going to mark it at the 45. So Lanier has a minute and 23 to try and do something with. They start on the Dothan 45. First and 10, and you better believe they're going to keep it in the hand of either number 15, Merritt, or number 5, Moore. And the pass is complete. And an unnecessary penalty. That pass was completed over to number 12, Hart. But Dothan continued to hold on when he was way out of bounds, and that's going to add 15 more yards to the play. And those are the kind of things you can't afford to do. When you do things like that, you really put your team behind. So they march off 15 yards against the Tigers. So that they advance the ball down to the 20-yard line. So it's a really short field for the Poets. They scored with 2:09 left in the half, and we're down to 116, and they're trying to add more points to it. Dothan has basically done a pretty good job defensively. Offensively, they have not been able to put any points on the board. Man in motion. Good stop that time by the Tigers. In on the stop was number 55 for the Tigers, Ezekiel Moore, and number 75, Nate Cooper. timeout on the field with 1:10 left. Lanier leads at 14-0. Poors have a 2nd and 11. Ball at the 21-yard line. This is a big defensive series for the Tigers. They need to make a stop here. Long and touchdown complete over to number 12. And number 12 is Noah Hart, right to the corner of the end zone. So Lanier has scored twice in 1 minute and 6 seconds. That penalty really helped them with their field position. That was a 21-yard touchdown pass. And Dothan has given up 14 points in less than a minute. They held Lanier to just 7 points to 2 minutes and 8 seconds, 2 minutes and 9 seconds ago. So that's not what you want to do there. So the Tigers are falling behind 21-0 with 1:05 left in the second. So the Poets scored twice in 1 minute and 4 seconds. And Dothan takes the ball at the goal line, out across the 20, 25, out to the 30-yard line. And we have a flag back at about the 15. And we'll see what the call is. Who is against? I think it's against the Tigers. If it is, that would be the second unsportsmanlike penalty against them. Here in the closing minutes of the first half. And it is against the Tigers. So probably the best thing for them to do is just try to run the clock out and get out of the half without any more mistakes and poor judgments. So Dothan will be starting on the inside the 10, looks like at about the 7. They hand the ball off to number 23, who powers his way up. And number 23, that is Ramy, and he has done a good job tonight. It's enough for a Tiger first down. I don't know where he's been all season, but he's come out tonight, and he's showing his stuff. First and 10, Tigers, 39 seconds left in the half. They're trailing 21-0. Long pass and almost intercepted. It's incomplete. Second and 10, Tigers. 27 seconds left in the half. It's been a tough night offensively for the Tigers. They put together a good drive, but they just couldn't finish. Ramy breaks through across the 25, out to the 30 for another Tiger first down. First and 10, Tigers, 17 seconds left in the half. They're trailing 21-0. Dawsey. He's being chased, and he throws it, and flag that time. The defensive backs got there a little too soon, and that should be a defensive interference call. And that should work in Dothan's favor. And it's against the Poets. Three seconds left. Okay, they are marking off the penalty. And it will move the ball to the 46-yard line of the Tigers. Now Lanier wants a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half, and they lead at 21-0. Lanier has has 8 players back. So they're definitely in a prevent. He throws it up for grabs, and it's knocked down. So we've come to halftime, and the score is the Lanier Ports 21, the Dothan Tigers nothing. We'll be back with halftime activities after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
And to call out each player from their representative, would they please step forward? Number 2, Zane Wimberly. Escorted by Xavier Wimberly and Carol Bowman. Number 3, James Palmer. Escorted by father Adrian Palmer and Quintina Wilson's mother. Number 5, Jay Warnock. Escorted by Walter Davis and April Dixon, the mother. Number 6, Rick James, escorted by father Rick James Jr. and Taisha Martin, mother. Number 7, Cameron Doss, escorted by Carla Lee, aunt. Number 9, Stevion Ware, escorted by Terrence Callaway, father and mother Letitia Callaway. Number 10, Deshaun Owens, escorted by Chris Reed and Shonda Reed. Number 8, Jay Reed, father Clifton Johnson, mother Sharon Johnson. Buddy Holt, escorted by Shonda Holt, I'm sorry. Elias Hughes, escorted by Calvin Hughes. Tyson Black, escorted by father Derek Wright and mother Eddie Elliott. Devontae Kane, escorted by Keisha Thomas. Joanne Healy, escorted by Steve Knight, father and mother Keisha Knight. Matthew Peterson, escorted by Wilson Peterson, mother, cousin Rico Reese. Corey Pride, escorted by father and Yara Pride, mother Latanya Robinson. Chris Hewley, escorted by mother Tiana Newby. Cooper Lambert, escorted by father Mark Lambert, mother Amber Lambert. Ezekiel Moore, escorted by mother Angela Godfrey. Billy Turner, escorted by father Billy Turner and mother Tatiana Turner. And Todd West, escorted by father Todd West and mother Connie Roberts. Lanston Lanier, escorted by Sean Lanier and mother Nicole Gibson, stepfather Sean Gibson. And that's your senior football players. And all 245. Class 2019 band members and their representatives. Isaiah Adams, escorted by Michael and Keisha Adams. Jacoby Baker, escorted by Alexis and Julian Baker. Christian Beans, escorted by Cora Beans and Scotty Davis. Miles Campbell, escorted by Lanier and Carlton Campbell. Tasia Childers, escorted by Shar and Hubert Cummings. Melissa Collins, escorted by Spencer Collins and Tambira Stewart. Zoria Curry, escorted by Alexander and Felix Curry. Tierra Deese, escorted by Ann Holland, Darrell Ward, and Morgan Simmons. Elizabeth and Lauren Evans, escorted by William and Constance Evans. Janaya Llewellyn, escorted by Shay McGee. Avery Ford, escorted by Jody and Paul Buckington. Patricia Gordon, escorted by Lisa and Tony Gordon. Shakara Green, escorted by Melissa Cruz, Lauren Gunn, escorted by John and Vanessa Green. Sasha Hare, escorted by Samela Hare. Desmond Helen, escorted by Amy Helen. Chris Holston, escorted by Avery Kirkland and Brandon Glasgow. Destiny Jett, escorted by Patricia and Eddie Jett. Deandra Lane, escorted by Lakeisha and Andre Lane. Madeline Martin, escorted by Julie and David Martin. Marcel Martin. Maria Turner, escorted by Lee Turner. Lauren McKinney, escorted by Joanna McKinney. Alicia McCraney, escorted by Taylor and Georgie Whitman Williams, escorted by George and Christina Williams. Tamarie Morris, escorted by Luella and Michael Morris. Wyatt Owens, escorted by Terry and Billy Owens. Raphael Palmer, escorted by Ryan Bennett and Felicia Palmer. Latasia Register, escorted by Sasha Register and Marcel Adams. Ayana Smith, escorted by Angie and James Smith. Devontae Solomon, escorted by Taylor Hudson. Larissa Tucker, escorted by Steve Tucker and Sandra Bennett. Adam Bonk, escorted by Barbara Bonk. Raphael Walker, escorted by Ray Walker and Marcia Oates. Tori Wooten, escorted by Stephanie Scott, Michael Wooten, and Emily Wooten. The senior band at Dothan High School, class 2019.
Hello and welcome back to Repeat Stadium. We're at Wild Field tonight where the Dothan Tigers are hosting the Lanier Ports Montgomery. I ain't Mick Kirkland bringing you all the action. And Dothan trails 21-0, but 14 of those points came in less than a minute and 5 seconds. Dothan gave up a score at the 2:09 mark, a touchdown, and another one at the 1:05 mark of the first half. So they were in this game, and they kind of let the guard down late in the second. And Lanier was able to take advantage of the Tigers' 2 quick touchdowns. So the Tigers will be starting probably their best starting field position of the game tonight. They're going to be starting at their own 34. They showed some really good signs of life. I tell you, I've been impressed with number 23 for the Tigers tonight, Deontay Ramey. And that's happened a few times tonight for the Tigers, and it hasn't been good, very good each time. They wind up losing 7-10 yards, and that time they lost ball back to the 20. They lost about 14 yards. And they're going to mark. So it brings up a 2nd and 22, and those are the kind of mistakes you can't afford to make, because once you get behind the chains and it's just a uphill battle, they've got to get the ball to the 44-yard line for a first down. Dawsey finds an open receiver over to number 7, who catches that one, Sam Doss. So that moves the ball out to the 26. 3rd and about 20. Not the way you want to start off the second half. And Dawson is sacked. So Dothan goes 3 and out. Three and out for the Tigers, so they'll have to punt. Back deep is number 15, Ja'Cory Merritt, who's really been a thorn in the Tigers' side tonight. And he takes it, Merritt takes it, and I tell you what, and he was stopped. Number 25 was the first one there, Jalen Faison for the Tigers. So Lanier will be starting in great field position. And they called a holding penalty against Lanier. And we'll see where the ball is moved to. So that will back the points up to the 35. First and 10 from the 35. They hand the ball off to Merritt, and he rips out some yards over to the 50 into Dothan territory. It's enough for a first down. First and 10 points at the Dothan 48. That was a gain of 13. And again, they try to do the same thing, but Dothan was ready for that one. A loss of 1, 2nd and 11. Fake and a pass completed over to number 21 off the points, and he spins into the end zone for the touchdown. A 49-yard touchdown pass over to number 21, Treshawn Hart. So the Tigers give up a big play. And Lanier scores again. And that came with 8:38 left in the third. That pass was a pass from the quarterback, number 5, Moore, to number 21, Hart. And Lanier goes up 28-0. And with 2:09 left in the second period, the score was Lanier 7, Dothan nothing. So they have run off 3 straight touchdowns, 21 points in just a matter of minutes. So the Tigers have they got themselves behind the chain, and Lanier was able to start off with pretty good field position. So Dothan downs the ball at the 22. It will be first and 10 for the Tigers. A tough position to be in. It's like they were doing really well stopping Lanier. They stopped them twice in the first half and forced them into 4th down, and Lanier turned the ball over on downs 2 times. But since then, it's been all Lanier. They give the ball to Ramey, and he takes it for about a yard to the 25. Ramey has done a good job tonight. He's ripped off some yards for the Tigers. The Tigers were able to get into the Port's territory one time tonight, but a miscue put them out of first down range, and the pass is complete over to number 24. He's got some running room across the 35, down to 45, down to about the 40. Number 24 for the Tigers is Jaden Former. So Dothan strikes a big one that time. From Dawsey to Former. Ball's on the 43-yard line of the Poets. Dawson keeps it and goes inside the 40 to about the 39 for a nice gain on first down. Gain of about 5, brings up a 2nd and 5. Tigers trying to get something going here. And a high snap, but Dawson was able to hang on to it, and he breaks it outside, and he takes a negative play and gets a yard off of it. They've had a couple of those high snaps that are hard to handle, and that time Dawson was lucky to be able to handle that one. A gain of 1, 3rd and 9 for the Tigers, and it seems like once they get something going, they'll have a miscue that really hurt them. This is 4-down territory for the Tigers. Dawson goes along, he's got a man open, and it's complete! Down to number 24, Jaden Farmer, with another big catch for the Tigers. First down, Tigers. Ball's at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Tigers. So they seem to have gotten a wake-up call after the last score by the Poets. Dawsey and Ramey in the background. Dawsey keeps it, and it's complete. Touchdown, Dothan. I was trying to get that number. That was number. I was trying to get who caught that ball. Did you get the number? Did you get the number of who caught that ball? I'll have to try and find out. It was a 9-yard TD pass, so the Tigers put together a 78-yard drive, and the extra point is blocked. So Dothan gets on the scoreboard with 6:33. I believe that was number 44, Matthew Peterson. For the reception. And there's Merritt. And he brings it across midfield. He's still on his feet, and he's finally taken down at the Dothan 47. So Lanier will start on the Dothan side of the field, the Dothan 47-yard line. A big return that time by Ja'Cory Merritt to put his team in great field position. They hand the ball off to Merritt. He dodges a couple of tacklers, and he's brought down. At the gain of about 4. A gain of, we'll give him 3, 2nd and 7. Boys taking their time. And it almost intercepted. Man, that would have been a pick 6. Wow. A good read that time by Dothan, and that was Grimsley Man, he could have took that one to the house. 3rd and 7. For the Poets. They're leading 28-6. And Lanier wants a timeout. So with 5:31 left in the third, the score 28 for Lanier, 6 for Dothan. 3rd and 7 for the Poets. Dothan need to prevent this 3rd down conversion from taking place. Try to get the ball back and put some more points on the board. Dothan put together a 78-yard drive. Quarterback gets out, and he picks up a 1st down, and that's more the quarterback, and he advances the ball inside the Dothan 35. Well, we have a flag in the area of holding, so that one may come back. And it will. So from the spot of the foul, that will move the ball back to the 42-yard line. .42-yard line of the Poets. So now it's a 3rd and about 20. This is a big 3rd down. The Tigers need to stop them here. Low pass. Oh, wow. That almost turned into an incredible catch that time. So it's an incomplete pass, and the receiver is down. 4th down. Fourth and 20. With 5:14 left in the 3rd. The Tigers trailing 28-6. The Tigers scored. They put together a 78-yard drive on their last possession. It was capped off with a 9-yard TD pass from Dawsey to Peters. Fourth down. The ball is taken at the 15. And Dawsey is just running around, and he goes down at the 15. Good punt coverage that time by the Poets. So Dothan will be starting deep in their own territory. Their own 15-yard line. They did a good job of moving the ball, mixing it up on their last drive. Had a couple of big plays, a couple of completions over to Jaden Former. Now that they stretch the field a little bit, they may be able to do something running. They hand the ball off to the big man. He breaks a couple of tackles. I tell you what, I like what I'm seeing out of number 23, Deontay Remy. That's a Tiger 1st down. He ripped off about 12 on that one. First and 10 Tigers. Dawsey looks. He's being chased out of the pocket, and he throws it away. Good smart play that time by Dawson, not trying to force anything. Second down. That stops the clock. 4:21 left in the third. The Tigers are trailing 28-6. They came up with a big stop on the last possession by the Ports. They had given up 21 straight points. Dawson keeps it, and he makes it to the 30 before he's tackled. Third and about 7 for the Tigers. Ball's at the 31-yard line. Pass is complete, and it's going to be close to a first down. It's close enough to measure. Dothan really needs a first down here. We'll see if they get it. It's going to be close. First down, Tigers. A big third down play for the Dothan Tigers, and they're able to keep this drive alive. Ball's on the 37-yard line. .325 left in the third. The Tigers trying to make a move here. This drive started on their own 15. They give it off to Ramey, and he rams his way forward across the 40. To about the, just outside the 40. They mark him down at the 42. A gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Good yards on first down. If you can pick up 4 or 5 on first down, it's a good play. Low snap, and they hand it off, and around the right side is number 13 for the Tigers, and it's enough for a first down. Well, they're going to mark him short of the first down. Looked like he got it. Evidently, he stepped out of bounds. So it's a 31 for the Tigers. The ball's at the 46-yard line. They give it to Remy, and he ramps through the middle, and he runs over the defender and takes it down to about the 43-yard line. I'll tell you what I like. I mentioned it before, but I like what I'm seeing out of number 23, Deontay Remy. So the ball's inside the 45 at the 43-yard line of the Ports. Dawsey with Ramey in the background, in the backfield. He fakes it. He keeps it. And it goes deep, and it's complete. The pass is complete inside the 15. And that pass was caught by number 24, Jayton Former. Another big gainer for the Tigers. Under 2 minutes left in the third, and it's 1st and 10 from the 14. Dorsey gives it to Ramey. And he rams his way inside the 10. For a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5, Tigers. They're in the red zone for the second time tonight. The last possession, they put together a 78-yard drive. Capped off with a 9-yard TD pass from Dorsey to Peters. And they fumbled the snap, and that's happened a few times tonight. And it's gotten the Tigers behind the chain. Now instead of it being a 3rd and 5, it's a 3rd and 11. This is definitely 4-down territory for the Tigers. Fade, pass, caught, touchdown, Dothan. Yes, another big reception that time by Jaden Farmer. Beautiful pass that time from number 4, Cameron Dorsey. I think that was about a 7-yard TD pass from Dorsey to number 24, Former, who's come alive. Extra point up, and it's good. So the score is Lanier 28, Dothan 13, 33 seconds left in the third. If they haven't let them score, Dothan puts together another. That was a 85 onside kick, and Dothan recovers. They call him off guard. Dothan executes a perfect onside kick, and they get the ball back. Wow, the Tigers have come alive here. Let's see, the officials are talking about it. Did it go 10 yards? The officials are talking about it. I'm not sure if Dothan thinks they have it, but the officials are discussing it. So we'll see what the call is. I'm not sure. Let's see what the call is. Dothan's ball. Dothan has come alive here. Wow. Wow. So Dothan has the ball 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line of Lanier. And they give it to Ramey, and he's hit at the line, but he moves forward and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Dothan has come alive here in the closing minutes of the third after they gave up a couple of big touchdowns in the closing minutes of the second. So we have come to the end of 3, and the score is Lanier 28, Dothan 13. We'll be back with more action from Rip Hughes Stadium after this time out. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Hello and welcome back to Rip Hughes Stadium, Wildfield tonight, where the Dothan Tigers are hosting the Lanier Ports. I'm Mitt Kirkland bringing you all the action, and there's been a lot of action in the closing minutes of the third. The Dothan Tigers have scored twice, in the last 6 minutes of this game. Exactly 6 minutes. 2 touchdowns for the Tigers, and they executed an onside kick, and they have the ball 2nd and 9. Dawson decides to keep it, and he's tripped up just shy of the 40. And it'll make it a 3rd and 2. And this is definitely 4-down territory for the Tigers. They're playing with offensively with a whole lot more enthusiasm, and they have done a much better job of executing. They give it to Ramey. He rams forward for the first down. I tell you what, he's been impressive tonight. So it's a first down for the Tigers, and right now Dothan has Lanier on their heels. This game is not over. 28-13, 11 minutes left. Dothan's on the move. They found something that's working. They give the ball to Ramey, and he rams for it. And we have a flag. Maybe a face mask. I didn't see any Dothan players over that way. I think it was a face mask. Must have been a 5-yard face mask. So Dothan had 2nd and 1. This looks like a totally different. We have a flag. Offside against the Poets, so that will give Dothan a first down and move the ball inside the 25-yard line. So 2 straight penalties by the Poets has given Dothan a first down. I'll tell you what, this looks like a totally different team than they did just a few minutes ago. Dawson rolls out. He's got a man open, and it's complete inside the 10. Goes to number 24, Jaden Former, who has been snagging him down tonight. And Dawson has been putting the right where he could get him. 1st and goal, Dothan. Wow. The clock should have stopped after the first down. All right. 9:54 left. Tigers have 1st and goal. And a bad snap. And wow. That seems to happen way too often. They get in a great position and have a miscue. And get them out of position. So the ball's back near the 20 now. 2nd and goal from the 20. Hey, we'll see what they can do. They've been able to do something with it before. They've done a good job of connecting with Former. And it goes out of bounds, incomplete. 3rd and goal from the 20. So the Tigers will probably try to go to the end zone. This is definitely 4-down territory. The play before the last one really put them back. Nine minutes left in the fourth. Dothan trailing 28-13. Pass incomplete. So it brings up a fourth down. So the Tigers got to come up with something here. The only option they have here is to go into the end zone. They need to try to get number 24, Former, open. And just throw it up and maybe get an interference call. Wow, this was such a good drive by the Tigers, and one miscue put them out there. Pass incomplete. So the Tigers turn it over on downs after putting together such a good drive. One play got them out of position. They were inside the 10. They had first and goal. And a mishandled snap. Lost 10 yards for the Tigers. Moved them out to the 10, and they were not able to recover. First and 10 for Lanier. And they give it to their go-to guy, number 15. That's Ja'Cory Merritt. He picks up about 6, 2nd and 4. 8:18 left in the fourth. We'll see if Dothan can come up and make a big defensive stop here. And they do, a big stop that time. Trying to get the number of that truck there. I think Ware was in on that tackle. Third, and that was a loss of a yard, so 3rd and 4. And the Tigers stop him again. And in on the stop for the Tigers was Adrian Cochran. 4th and 1. The thing that Dothan need to watch for here, make sure they don't jump offside, because any penalty will give the Ports a first down. Back deep for the Tigers. Flag. And it's against Lanier. They will back up 5 yards. Punt. It is taken at the 45, and he moves forward. And that was Darcy. So Dothan will be in pretty good field position. They'll be starting at their own 48. Great field position. Best starting field position of the night for the Tigers. Just got to make sure they don't make any habit of miscues on this drive. Get behind the chains. Quick out. It is complete. And the Tigers move the ball inside the Poets territory. That reception was made by Sam Doss. A gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for the Tigers at the 48-yard line of the Poets. Pass complete. Over to number 10, Deshaun Owens, and it's a Tiger first down, and the clock stops with 5:57 left in the 4th. Right now, Dothan has the Poets on their heel, and the only thing that stopped Dothan was Dothan on that last drive. Dawson complete for about 4. Second and 6 for the Tigers. Dawsey rolls out, and it's incomplete. It's a little low. He was trying to connect with his receiver. That stops the clock. 5:20 left, 4th. 3rd and 6, Tigers. Four down territory. Dawson is thrown down. They're going to mark him down at the 30, 32, and it's 4th down. 4th and it's about 7 now. Dawson is dropped for a loss, and Dothan turns the ball over on downs after putting together a pretty good drive. They just couldn't keep the ball moving forward. So Lanier takes over with 4:41 left in the 4th, and they'll be starting on their own 39-yard line. First and 10 Poets. And they give the ball to Merritt, and he drives forward, and he's stopped. And a flag at the 50. Away from the action. Probably is going to be unsportsmanlike or unnecessary roughness. Holding offense. So the ball will move back 10 yards. The officials are still discussing things. We're down to 4:32 left in the 4th. The Poets leading the Tigers 28-13, but the Tigers have run off 13 straight points. And so the ball will move back to about the 33-yard line of the Poets. 1st and 15. Quarterback keeps it, and he's hit in the backfield. That was number 9 for the Tigers, Devontae Ware. For a loss. The ball's at the 32, a loss of about 1, so second be 3rd and 16. Timeout on the field. 3:48 left in the fourth. 28-13. Lanier leads Dothan. They hand the ball off to number 15. He's thrown out of bounds. That's Merritt, and he gets it back just past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of about 7. 3rd and 9. That stops the clock. Moore gives it to Merritt, and he's running around, but he's not going anywhere. 4th down. It was Zay Former in on the tackle. Dothan calls a timeout with 3:24 left in the fourth. They are trailing 28-13. Fourth down. Back deep for the Tigers is Dawsey. It's a high punt. And it rolls inside the 15 at about the 11, and so it's a punt, and Dothan will be starting deep in their own territory. They'll be starting at their own 11. So they have 89 yards to go. Pass is almost incomplete. It was almost caught, but it's incomplete. It was intended for a Former. 2nd and 10 Tigers. Penalty against the Poets. Five yards. That makes it a 2nd and 5 for the Tigers. 3 minutes left in the fourth. Tigers trailing 28-13. And a bad snap. Let's kick it out of the end zone. It's a safety. I tell you what, that has been that's been the Achilles heel of the Tigers tonight. They have had some bad snaps and miscues that have really hurt them, and that one could be the costliest of the game. So a safety will give the Poets a 30-13 lead with 2:49 left in the fourth. And Lanier will probably just try to run the clock out, maybe. Dothan had pretty much dominated the time of possession in the fourth. But a couple of miscues putting them out of position to put some more points on the board. The kicker is number 35, Brody Barnett. Kicks it. It's taken and fumbled at the 50, down at the 48-yard line. It was Noah Hart. So the Poets will be starting in Dothan territory. At the Dothan 48. We'll see if they try to score just want some time off the clock. We know who's going to get it. Either Moore is the quarterback or they're going to give it to number 15, Merritt. And he moves forward and picks up a first down. First and 10 at the 36. They'll keep it in the hands of Merritt and Moore. You can bet that. 2.5 minutes left. 30-13. The Poets lead the Tigers. They give it to Merritt, and he's tripped up at the line of scrimmage, and he falls forward for about a yard or two. He was stopped by Hughes. I want to take time to thank Antonio Glasgow for being our spotter tonight, helping us out. .147 left, and we'd like to thank our sponsors for sponsoring these games this year. Miss Carolyn Smith at Lewis Smith Supply, Trinity Bank, Dothan, and Enterprise, and Briars Warren Pharmacy, Drugs in Enterprise. Big hit that time by number 3, Zay Former. A loss of a yard, 3rd and 11. And Dothan wants a timeout with 1:28 left in the fourth. 3rd and 11. Tigers need to make a stop. Looks like Lanier's going to take a knee, and they do. So it brings up a 4th down. And Dothan calls timeout again. While we have timeout, let's just kind of recap the scoring. Lanier scored first with 2:03 left in the first on a 1-yard TD run by Moore, the quarterback. That came with 2:03 left to make it 7-0. Lanier over Dothan's. Next score came with 2:09 left in the second. on a 13-yard, Merritt on a 13-yard TD run. And that capped off a 71-yard drive, making 14-0. Then the Poets scored again just a minute and 4 seconds later after miscue by Dothan to make it 21-0 on a 21-yard TD pass from Moore to Hart. And the next score came early in the third on a 9-yard TD pass. Well, on a 49-yard TD pass from Moore to Hart to make it 28-0. And Dothan scored with 6:33 left in the third on a 9-yard TD pass from Dawson to Peters to make it 28-6. Dothan scored again on a 7-yard TD pass from Dawson to Former to make it 28-13. And then a safety was committed, and the Poets scored with 2:49 left in the fourth to make it 30-13. And that's where we are now, 1st and 10. Tigers, 1:26 left, and they have the ball's at the 42-yard line. And the pass is complete. And out of bounds goes number 6, Eric James. So a gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Pass complete. And to Dawson, he goes out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 for the Tigers. No, excuse me, that was James on the reception and Dawson with the pass. Whistle. Offsides, Poets. So that will move the ball 5 yards into Poets territory. Ball's at the 42-yard line. 1st and 5 for the Tigers. Dawson. And it's complete. And it's a first down inside the 15. Well, inside the 20. I think they're going to mark him down about the 16. .102 left. And the Tigers spiked the ball. They're going to try to get together a play here. I've seen some very positive things tonight for the Tigers. They could have just folded the tent after they got down 28-0, but I tell you what, that last touchdown by the Poets, it sparked the Tigers, and they have come out fighting and put up 13 points and could have put up more, but a couple of miscues happened and got them out of position. Dawson keeps going. He goes out inside the 10, and the clock stops with 46 seconds left. Third and about 2 for the Tigers, and they're just trying to get some more points. They have one more game left, and you definitely want to have something positive going on here going into your next game, and I've seen some very good positive signs. Pass incomplete, which is probably not a bad thing. We're down to 4th down. stops the clock, so the Tigers have an opportunity to regroup, go for it on fourth, and they've turned it over on fourth down a couple of times tonight, but they forced their opponent, the Ports, to turn it over on 4 downs, I believe, 3 times. Dawson gets the first down, and he stays in bounds, and the clock should stop for the first down with 32 seconds left. First and goal, Tigers. And they spike the ball. So second and goal, Tigers, with 26 seconds left. And they sending Deontay Ramy in. He's been a good one tonight. Also in the backfield is number 44, Matthew Peterson. And a fumble snap. And so it brings up a third and goal. Down to 10 seconds. They've got to go to the end zone. And a fake touchdown, Dothan. Over to number 44, Matthew Peterson. And that was that was about a 2-yard TD pass. So Dothan put some more points on the board. So I really have been impressed with the fight in this Dothan Tiger team. They, like I said, they could have gave up and folded the tent. It's a long time ago, but they let it get away from them late in the second. Extra point up and good, and the score is 30 for the Ports of Lanier, 20 for Dothan with 3.9 seconds left. So Dothan booms the ball, and it rolls down to the 1, and we're down to a 1/10 of a second. So all Lanier's got to do is take a knee, but I saw some very positive things tonight for the Tigers. They were able to stretch the field a little bit. They were able to pass the ball, and I saw real good runs from, I tell you, number 23, I was impressed with him, Deontay Ramy, and also number 24 for the Tigers, Jaden Former, did a good job, and Cameron Dawson did an excellent job tonight for the Tigers, Eric James, and I tell you, it was a good performance, but they let this game get away from it in the last 2 minutes of the first half. They allowed, in 1 minute and 5 seconds, they gave up 14 points. And you look at, it's a 10-point differential in this game. They gave up 14 points in 1 minute and 5 seconds in the closing 2 minutes of the first half, and that's where they let the game get away from them. But a good performance. The Tigers didn't give up tonight. They didn't fold the 10 in after they got down 28-0, and the score ends up 30-20. So that's it for this season here at home for the Dothan Tigers. And on behalf of a cameraman tonight, Ian Evans, this is Mick Kirkland saying good night, where the Tigers fall to the Ports 30-20. And I want to thank you for watching the Scenic Sports Network.
You've been watching High School Football Game Night, presented by Scenic Cable Network and Productions. Join us again next time.